I'm Ben Hooper, and this is your UPI Odd News Minute for Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. Gargantuan gourds were transformed into seaworthy squash for the 2025 West Coast Giant Pumpkin Regatta races in Oregon. The annual event, which took place Sunday in Tualatin, featured hollowed-out pumpkins being paddled across a lake by people in elaborate costumes. Heidi Marks, the regatta's coordinator, told the Washington Post, "It's kind of a ridiculous idea, which is why it's so popular. How often can you say that you've watched people in costumes paddling 1,000-pound pumpkins on a lake?" Parker Johnson, who dressed as the Very Hungry Caterpillar, took first place in the costume contest. Jim Sherwood, who co-founded the Pacific Giant Vegetable Growers Group in 2001, was inspired to hold the initial West Coast Giant Pumpkin Regatta in 2004 after learning of a similar event in Canada. The quarter-mile race takes the form of multiple heats. One for growers, one for event sponsors, one for local officials, and two for the public. Participants in the public heats are chosen via a lottery system that begins in September. Gary Christensen, who won his heat while dressed as Buddy the Elf, said he has refined his growing process by pressing his pumpkin plants against boards so the resulting gourds will have a more narrow, kayak-like shape. However, he was forced to borrow a pumpkin from a friend this year as his own plants had fallen victim to a fungal infection. Other heat winners included racers dressed as Ted Lasso, a Top Gun pilot, and a pickle. Moving on from pumpkins gone maritime to internet problems ruining bedtime, the Amazon Web Services outage that affected apps and sites ranging from Reddit to Roblox also caused some smart beds to overheat, and some said their mattresses were stuck in an inclined position. Users of smart beds manufactured by 8 Sleep said the AWS outage on Monday caused the heat settings on their mattresses to stop responding, resulting in numerous complaints of beds getting too hot with no way to cool them down. Some users of the high-end Pod 5 Ultra beds, which retail for over $5,000, said they were unable to take their adjustable mattresses out of an upright position. Matteo Francischetti, CEO of 8 Sleep, acknowledged the issues on social media and said the company is working on outage-proofing their technology. Full functionality was restored to all 8 Sleep beds by 10 p.m. on Monday. For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and odd news from United Press International, visit UPI.com. Follow the UPI Odd News Minute on YouTube and TikTok. What costume would you choose to participate in the Pumpkin Regatta? Tell us about your theme in the comments.